codes for. I recently came back to it though and gave another shot at creating some crazy codes for Super Mario 3. I didn't create all the code to look at, but I did create most of them. There's a lot of codes to go through here, so in this video I've somewhat grouped these codes together to try and make more sense of it. To kick this off, we're going to check out difficulty codes, which are good to throw on if the original Mario 3 is too easy for you these days. Oaksu Pio Kult Zavusli. This code's a 3-liner, but you're still able to use this on a real game, Genie. It's a fantastic code that I really recommend any Mario 3 pros check out. It adds cheeps to every single stage in the game, which brings up the difficulty to an extreme level. Nowhere is safe. These cheeps are cheap as shit and will follow you into the toad houses and even coin heaven. It's an awesome code, but so damn difficult. Definitely one to check out. Kegkel. Kegkel is a pretty cool code. While it's nowhere near as difficult as it creates random ass holes in some of the stages, throw you off if you like to hurry or speed run through some of the levels like I do. With this code, you need to be more vigilant and not just operate off of what you already know, or what you think you knew, or probably knew at one point but no longer know. I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Pizia. Pizia is such a strange code. This one was a result of a late night code mashing session, just changing one letter at a time. You know the drill. When I found this one, I had such a fun time screwing around with it. I knew it was a gem. So yeah, when you jump in the air, you create this sort of solid wall of dirt stuff, and you run on the donut blocks, which is what you use to fall lower to the ground. This one's kinda hard to explain, but it's super fun and you should definitely check this code out. Graphic corruptors. So these codes are all about glitching and corrupting the graphics, and stuff similar to that. I've got several of these to show you, so let's do it. IIAOKG. So this first code is pretty damn weird. Actually, confusing would probably be a better word for it. The whole stage layout is how you'd expect it to be, but wow, these are all the wrong tiles. You've got fake note blocks for the ground, fake bricks in the background, and wow, this must be where they store the extra pipes in the Mushroom Kingdom. IGAOKG. Oh man, so strange. Here's another variant of the last code. This time we have question blocks for the ground, music notes and ice blocks for the clouds. And man, let's not even get into the castle levels. That place is fucked up. AEPZIA. Here's one that's pretty damn stupid. Everything seems to be normal, right? Well, it is normal until you grab the leaf at the beginning of the level. From here on out, the audio gets kinda crazy. Oh man, that's annoying. YXOZIP. Here's a weird one. This one makes the sky an off-red color, makes the ground all kinds of screwy, and makes the enemies have tracers. What's a tracer? Well, let's hop over to Urban Dictionary for that one. Crazy Carl defines this one as the bitch seeming to have a trail behind you due to eat a lot of mushrooms. Dude, when I turn my head, I get all sorts of these freaking sweet tracers. Oh my, look at the unicorn. Just more proof that Mario has a drug problem. PXPZIP. Wait, if you suffer from seizures or anything like that, you should probably look away for this next code, because it will probably fuck you up. I call this code the Paranoid Cop Code. Here's the setting. Mario just picked up a big bag of shrooms from his dealer and decided to munch a few caps on the way home. That's when shit got real. The cops are after Mario, and it's your mission to get to your girl Toadstool's house to chill the fuck out. Haha. For real though, this code makes me feel sick. It's just too much. Ugh. The Night Mode Code. This code brings darkness to the Mushroom Kingdom. It really does make the game look like it's taking place at night. I've seen some night codes online in the past, but they all had sort of graphical glitches and would all freeze randomly, or immediately after you beat a level. My original version was Yapzug. But for some strange reason, there was this big pipe at the beginning of the stage 1-5 that blocked you from doing this stage. This alternate version, PAPZUG, moves that pipe a little bit so you can get through. This code isn't fully tested though, but it's still pretty kick-ass in my opinion. KK coin. KKK coin. Don't want one of those. This code's pretty interesting. It messes up the levels and makes them really strange. You're going to want to use the debug mode code KKKDSPIU to play these. With the debug mode code, you can hit start finish a level. This one's fun to explore and see what you can find. PSN sucks. While I don't necessarily agree that PSN sucks, it has gotten better in recent years. This code really screws with the bad guys. Is Mario kicking their asses through his own? Or are they kicking his? Or is he farting? This code is freaking weird, and I like it. PXKUA. Suicidal enemies and objects. This one is interesting. It makes some of the bad guys straight up jump off the screen when